That's an interesting question, because the Bible doesn't plainly say, and people have inferred a number of things. The idea of what happened at the cross, at his death, that when he was, in a sense, taking the sin of the world upon him, some have speculated that in those 3 days he went to hell and he suffered in hell, which is totally unbiblical, because he paid for the price in his death. He would not have need to, because he had no sin of his own to suffer in hell for that sin that he took upon himself, that was ours. But there, 1 Peter speaks about he went to the spirits and preached to them in heaven. So something happened in between that time in which was involved with some sort of proclamation. Now, some have said that he preached to the people before the cross to give them an opportunity to believe in him. But that's kind of sketchy. Typically, the word spirit is not used for souls, it's used for spirits. And it's more likely that he proclaimed his victory to all of the spirit world, all of the heavenly host, and that the victory was proclaimed, that he conquered all. And that those that had left their first estate, of course, were then bound in the time of Noah. Those angels that didn't keep their first estate would have heard the proclamation and, of course, been humbled and consigned at that point to everlasting darkness. But the idea of what happened, to the souls there, or the spirits that he preached, some have connected that to Ephesians, where he descended to the lower parts of the earth and led forth captivity captive. Typically the belief has been that before Jesus died, people were kept in a compartment of Hades called Abraham's bosom. And then when Jesus came, he went and he led forth those captives. That would not have required the 3 days. But on the day of his resurrection, it was seen, interestingly, and we can only piece these together because we don't know for certain, but some of the saints who had died before were then seen walking around for a short time. And it's possibly during the time when Jesus was on the earth, after his resurrection, before he ascended. And then when he ascended, of course, everybody that shared in his resurrection ascended with him. Again, it's sketchy. We don't really know. But we can certainly eliminate the fact that he went to hell to suffer in any case.